然后你过了一会儿。
今天早上你在我床上，跟那个电视我听到，我是第一那种，然后那个洗头嘞，就那个理发师出工，那个洗头都洗头他会。Hello.
Hello. Who told you there will be English corner today?
One of the organizers.
Yes, she told me just 10 minutes ago. But where is everybody?
I don't know. I thought people will attend these people. There is an activity in that building.
Building 7?
Yes, it was hosted by the club, English club.
Oh.
The big English club. maybe they are there.
What kind of activity?
Watching some movies or do something.
Well, watching movies.
Yeah, they decided we study English together and watch some movies and memorize words. Is this necessary to memorize some words together? Maybe we can walk
memorize
and join them.
But if yeah, maybe. Let's see if she sent me any other messages.
You come here every weekend on Thursday?
No, she's always telling me, "Oh, we have English corner today." Usually she sends me a message on Wednesday. If she didn't send me a message, I wouldn't come because they would not be doing anything, right? But I eat here every day, so sometimes I just passing by if they're doing something. Oh, you're sending me a message. I didn't even. Oh no, another student. Sorry. Yes, yes.
What did he say?
He's asking me if I have dinner yet. He's probably going to invite me to eat together, but yes, I have dinner. I just had. Yes. Just finished.
If that place isn't hosting an activity, this place, there are also a few people.
Usually, this is my experience in other universities. When they start the English corner, in the beginning of the semester, a lot of students come. But as the semester goes on, fewer and fewer students come into the English corner.
Yeah.
The last day of the semester, the last weeks of the semester, almost nobody come. Maybe because they're studying for their finals or something, right? So they don't come to English corner.
I don't think so. Because everybody is mentioning the English. Will I just need to memorize some words or just listen to practice my listening skills. That's all. They don't want to chat with others.
Yeah. But the problem is when they need to chat with somebody, they can't. They couldn't. They cannot because they never practice. Listening is not the same as speaking, and yeah.
Are there some people in the group said you will come?
No, she invited me in my private, not in the group. So, but sometimes she invites, but she doesn't come herself. So I don't know. She's the president, but she doesn't participate in all the English corner. That's her. She's the one who sent me a message. She's supposed to be the English corner president or something. I don't know, leader of the group.
She's the organizer.
Yes.
Maybe I can explain why.
Hmm?
Maybe I can explain why there are always a few people.
No. But that's normal.
Do you have any hobbies? Like riding bicycle or just walking along?
Well, right now I'm not doing much, but when I was in Jujian, I was going to walk in the mountains every Saturday. I would just love to go there, and I even bought a scooter, but not the simplest one. I don't. Let's see if I have a picture here. That not electrical scooter. Just to get on and go down, right? Because when it's going down, you don't need the electrical one, right? So I carry the scooter with me when I'm going up in the mountain, and then to come back home is easier, right? Just go on the mount in the scooter and just go down. It's easy, right? Because when you say scooter, everybody thinks about the electrical one, right? But no, it's the simplest one. I bought it for 100 yuan, very cheap, and then I gave to a student when I went away from Jujian. So I give to a student.
The e-bike, electrical bike.
No, it's not. It's not electrical. It's a. Okay, let's see. I can maybe find a picture here. A scooter.
Scooter.
I think it was one like this one here. Maybe this one here.
Oh.
Not electrical. Just how do you say here? This is a. Yeah, this is not electrical. This one, very similar to this one here. Just for me not to have go back home walking. I go back home because it's downhill, right? So to go up in the mountain is very hard because it's going up, but coming back is downhill.
I bought an e-bike. Second one.
Hmm?
I used one. Maybe I'll sell it to another one at the same price I bought it. Do you have any friends? Maybe the same as your age or?
No, I usually make friends with the students, right? None of the students are the same age as me.
Or some close.
I have a. Do you know Alex?
Alex?
Yes, this guy here. I just know his English name. I don't know his Chinese name.
Also a student.
No, he's he works here. He's an employee from the university. Alex. That's him. He works. He has an office in the building 7B, third floor.
Does he also teach English?
I think so. Yes, I think so.
If I am you, maybe I'll feel lonely.
Hmm?
If I am you, maybe I'll feel very lonely.
But for example, yes, I am lonely right at home. But when I came here, I never eat alone. So when I want to talk to somebody, I go to the playground. People are walking there. I can sometimes join a group playing cards and things like that. I see no need for me to feel alone. Like if I want to talk to somebody, I just come to the university, and I can go where students meet to do something, and then I can just crash in. Oh, can I play together? Can I do something? And then I make new friends. But this is kind of the reason that I talk to students. Like, for example, a lot of our students, I don't know, they ask me about my life, right? Are you single? Are you lonely? Are you what happened to your family? And then I ask back, what about you? Tell me about your life. Are you going to graduate and then what? You're going to find a job? Are you intend to marry somebody? And it's kind of interesting. Most girls, they don't want to get married anymore. I don't understand.
Also, boys.
Maybe boys too. Yeah, boys too. So why, I don't know why people don't want to get married anymore. It's kind of interesting.
Money.
Hmm?
Money.
Is that the only thing? Because, for example, life, the older you get, is going to be harder to find a partner in life.
Yeah.
So it's much better and easier when you're young, find somebody that you can share your life, you can help each other. For example, my parents, they have been married for more than 50 years. They have good marriage, very good example to me and my brothers. My father passed away last year, so my mom, their marriage is about 54 years or so, something like that. But the reason I'm asking, because for example, in the United States, there's a huge movement called feminism. Did you heard about it?
Feminism.
Yes. So this movement is kind of old. So they start preaching, girls, you don't have to marry. Focus on your career. So it's more important. And then a lot of girls buy into this idea and they didn't get married. So they focus on their career, they graduate from university, they start companies. So a lot of them are maybe, I don't know, 50 years of age. They have good financial life. They have cars, homes, they're CEO of their companies, right? But they're single, no kids. They feel lonely. And no one wants to marry them. So they kind of feel they have money, they have kind of a power, financial power, but they're not happy. Money does not make a person happy. It can help, right? So if you have money, of course, you can spend vacation with your kids, you can buy good stuff, your life will be more comfortable, but not necessarily happier. And for example, some of them, you can find YouTube, in the channel YouTube, people say, oh, if I have a second chance, I will do differently. Because the situation, when they feel, oh, I buy into the idea of the feminism. The feminism sold me the idea that I should be working, I'll be happier doing this. But human beings, we're not made to be alone. there's a lot of evidence that shows us this. For example, there's one study. They study people who are very close to die, maybe very old. They did this study in hospitals. People who are having terminal disease, they're gonna die in a few months, and they're asking, what do you regret most in your life? What do you do different if you have a second chance? Most people say, I would spend more time with my wife. I would, I don't know, play more with my kids. I would. They always talk about something related to a good relationship. They never said, I would like have more money, or I would like to spend more time working. They never say those things. They always said things like related to having a good relationship.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, you came for the English corner? Yes?
Why?
Huh?
Why?
No, you try. You're here. You came for the English corner? Yes, we're welcome. The English corner is us today. Me and him, and now you. Is there other students coming?
No.
You don't know?
Mm,
Nobody's coming today?
I know.
Oh, you don't know.
I'll pick my packing.
Okay, why did you come here? Who told you that we're gonna have English corner today? Who told you?
No,
Nobody told you?
no, I saw you, so.
Oh, you saw me. Oh, okay. Somebody told me that we will have English corner today, so I came here. He was the only one here.
Me too.
Now you too.
What I talk.
I was explaining to him, for example, he's asking me if he was in my situation, he would be feeling lonely. Right, and then I was talking about something that is happening to society in general. For example, I want to ask you, I want to hear your opinion, okay? Do you have intention to get married one day?
No.
No? So why not? This is what I was talking to him about. For example, most students, they tell me they don't want to get married. And this is very different. For when I was at your age, everybody, like boys and girls, they always think about, I'm going to marry you one day. But nowadays, nobody wants to get married anymore. So why is that? The reason I'm asking you is that there's a very good chance that you might regret that one day. That you might feel, I made a wrong decision. I should have married. Because, for example, the older you get, it's harder to get married, to find a partner. So right now, for example, you're young, you're pretty,
but
right?
I think
Okay, go ahead.
If I get married,
Mm.
I will.
So what happened? What happened if you get married?
Feel not
被
be,
束缚了。
you want to be free.
Oh, okay. You're gonna, of course, when you get married, you lose some of your freedom. You, for example, you're gonna.
If I get married, I do something, must have that，就是必须要和那个人一起，就是我要出去干什么的话，必须要和那个人一起。但是我想，那别急，让我搜一下。等一下。
Okay, go ahead. No problem. Yes, look for the.
She said she has to be with that guy always. But
No. For example,
you're not happy.
you still going to have your own life, but for example. Oh, okay.
I need to take of him.
Everywhere that you go.
就是if I get married, I do anything.
With him.
I must take of him, take care of him.
No, you take care of each other.
观念
But
不一样。
就是怎么说呢？反正就是别急着让我搜一下，sorry。
Okay, no problem. So, for example, what do you think is gonna happen? So, when you finish school,
work.
Yes, you're gonna be working, right? So when you go to work, do you think that you're gonna have as much as friends as you have here? For example, here you probably live in the dormitories, right? You have you live in the dorms, right? So how many other girls do you have in your dorm, in the same room? Maybe 5 girls. So
学校
you're
有几个人？
just one,
嗯
2 people in your room, just 2 person.
，yes.
Okay, but for example, most people here have the 6 people in their room, right? So they're very close friends.
No, no, no.
Uh.
I leave my 上一个宿舍
You're in the last term.
啊，because they are so 严格怎么说？
啊，
就是他们对我
restrictive
unfriendly.
Unfriendly. Okay, maybe you're having a bad experience. But for example, a lot of students they always eating together with their roommates, right? They have lots of friends while you're here in the university, so they don't feel alone. But one day you're gonna finish school. You're probably gonna go to work.
But I think I'm very happy because I'm myself.
Yes, but right now you don't feel alone because you're in the situation that you're living here. You don't feel alone because everywhere you go, you have your friends, classmates. You're doing things together. But this is not going to be like this forever.
But everybody will leave you.
Huh?
Everyone will leave you.
But what I'm saying is, as you get older, people starts to get lonelier. For example, you don't have your friends to visit you all the time. People who don't have family, they start getting lonelier. In human beings, as human beings, we don't like to stay alone. We don't do things alone. That's not in our nature.
但是我感觉一个人挺好的呀。
And
It's complicated.
yeah, it's complicated, but I was explaining to him that in United States there is a movement. It's kind of a start many years ago, like in, I don't know, 1950s, and they call this movement feminism. Did you heard about feminism? Because I don't think there you know so much about here in China, but in democratic countries, in the capitalistic countries, right? So they have more freedom. So they do preach girls to buy into the idea of feminism. Feminism preach the girls that they don't have to marry. They focus on their career. They're gonna be always happy with their friends, right? And some of girls buy this idea. Oh yes, I'm not gonna marry. I'm gonna focus on my career, and they become financially independent. They have companies, their own companies. They become financially stable. They have cars, they have homes, but they're single, right? And
but they have friends.
that's my point. For example, some of those girls that bought into this idea in 1970s, 1980s, today they're 50 or 60-year-olds. They're single, and they don't have too many friends, and they feel lonely. They feel miserable. Now they're looking for someone to get married. Nobody wants to marry them because they're older. Because they're
But when they are younger, they are so.
well, when they're younger, it's easier to find a partner. That's my point. For example, right now, if you wanna date a guy, it's very easy. You're pretty, you're young, no problem. But when you're 50, that's not gonna be easy. And then, for example, a lot of those people that they decide not to get married, now they feel like, oh, I made the wrong decision. Because they have money, but money not necessarily make your life happier. It makes your life more comfortable. Homes, good cars, you can buy trips, but it does not necessarily make you happy.
But it's important.
Yes, I'm not saying that it's not important. You need money, of course. For example, why do you think I came here in China? Because they're paying me good money to be a teacher. Of course, I came here because of money, right? But for example, money was not the only reason. If I was the only reason, for example, if I came here, the thing is, I love my job. I love to teach, right? And I make friends here every day. If I was lonely here, hate my job, there's no money in the world that would make this worthwhile. Of course, if they don't pay me, I would not come. But I came here because I love my job. I love to teach, right? I make friends, and besides that, they also pay me, right? If the only thing was good was money, I probably would not be here. And I don't know, maybe I talk to students like this because this is a good thing to think about it, right? So maybe one day, I don't know, 50 years from now, we're gonna, I had a teacher in the English corner. He told me about this. I should have listened to him, because no human being wants to stay alone his whole life. For example, I had a lot of friends when I was in the university. All my classmates, I had friends with them. But for example, think about now, every one of them are married, they have their own families. If I wanted to spend time with them, no, I don't have time. They have work, they have families. They don't have time to stay with me anymore. I have them in a group of a Facebook group, so I know my classmates from 30 years ago. But they don't have time to meet me. They don't have time to spend with me. They have their problems. They have their jobs. They have their families, right? So, for example, maybe if I was back in my own city, in Londrina, Brazil, maybe they're gonna meet every other year or every 3 years. Oh, let's have a meeting, our class meeting. But this is happening once in every 5 years. So they're not. If I depend on them to not feel lonely, I am screwed. So, for example, the only thing that can makes you not feel lonely if you have your own family. That's my point. Because right now you don't feel like this. Because I know you're younger, you're in the university, you have lots of friends, but the one day you're gonna find a job, right? In a company, a lot of people will be married, they would not have time to go spend time with you all the time. So you're gonna go home, maybe you're alone there. If you're gonna go home alone for many years, you're gonna start feeling lonely. And the older you get, it's gonna be harder to find a partner.
Are you married?
I am divorced. My wife divorced me 10 years ago. Okay, I can tell you why. This is not a secret, okay? This is not a secret.
Okay.
So you're not the first one who asked me, so I don't hide things from the students. So when I was I went to the United States to learn English, okay? And she was with me. So me and her, we spent 4 years in the United States. I learned English, she also learned English. And then, in the United States. And then when we were living there, she kissed a man.
Why?
And then her conscience kind of become heavy, and she was feel remorse. And then she told me, "Oh, I did kiss this man. Can you forgive me? I will never do it again." And then I forgave her. And then 10 years later, when we were back in Brazil, she told me that she wants a divorce. And then I said, what's wrong? So can we try to stay together? We had 2 sons already. And then I could not convince her to stay married. And then after I signed the divorce paper, 9 months later, she married the same guy. She married the guy that she kisses 10 years earlier. Now she's married to him.
Shit.
Yes, that's shit. For example, and this is for example why lots of men they don't want to get married anymore. Because for example, in Western countries, the law protects more women than men. For example, is that the same in China? For example, when she divorced me, I lost everything.
Upside.
For example, now I'm better. It's 10 years ago, right? So I was depressed. My family put me to do therapy because I was really depressed. I didn't want to get divorced, and the way she did it. And besides of that, I lose everything. I lose my savings account. The house stays with her. The kids stays with her. I stay with nothing. I got nothing. I came out of the divorce with zero money, no kids, no house, no car, no nothing. I had to start my life over again from zero. So for example, now I feel like, well, should I get married again? The thing is, if a woman marries me, for example, now I came here in China, I'm here 5 years, okay? I'm working 5 years. I don't spend money here. I have a good salary. I don't pay rent. I don't go bar drinking. All my money goes to the savings account. I'm 5 years saving money. So I have a good amount of money saved already. So if I marry someone and after 1 year or maybe she wants to divorce me, she gets half of my things. That's why men are not want to marry anymore, because there's no advantage. So they marry a girl, the girl, oh, I want a divorce, she invents some lie, oh, the guy hit me. And then even said, no, I didn't. They believes in her, not in me. The system, the legal system believes in her. Maybe you heard the Johnny Depp, the Pirates of Caribbean? Yes, he's the actor of the Pirates of Caribbean. Very famous movie. Yes. I'm gonna show you a picture.
谁呀？哦，德普。
Yes, you told him the name of the
德普。
Johnny Depp, the
Yes.
Pirates.
I know.
Do you know him?
Yeah.
Everybody knows him.
Yes.
I love him.
Yeah, everybody knows him. He's a very famous actor.
Yeah.
He made a lot of millions, and then his wife told his wife wanted a divorce, and she tells him that he hits her. He lies about him, and then she was going to get half of his money. And then he was a smart one. He recorded a lot of things, and she could prove in court that she was lying. If he didn't record or prove that she was lying, she's gonna get all his stuff. She's gonna get maybe more than half of everything that he had. For example, not many people be recording their life, right, to prove in court, that she is the one lying. So many men are being screwed up in court. They lose their kids, they lose their, like me, I lose my kids, I lose everything. And then for what? Because she betrays me in the United States. She kissed a man, and I decide to forgive her. And now she decide to dump me and marry the other guy. And to tell you what, the other guy has much more money than me. He's American. He is right now, I'm 53, maybe he's 75. And he had lots of money. So
money.
but for example, not everybody's like this, okay? So my parents have been married more than 55 years. My dad passed away last year. So my mom married my father. They're both very young. They stayed together for more than 50 years. They help each other. So my father, when married my mom, he didn't have a university degree. So he studied. He acquired a university degree. He started his own company, and he stays together with my mom for 50 years. They have good marriage. They're a very good example to me and my brothers. They help each other. They love each other, and that's the kind of marriage I wanted. But a lot of people, they see marriage as a business. I want to get married this guy because he has money. This is how I feel why my wife married him, because he is so much older and he has a lot of money. Maybe soon he's gonna die and she's going to have his money too.
Yeah.
So that's bad, really bad.
So
Maybe I will not. So I'm already, if I was supposed to get married, probably I would have done already. So I'm fine. So I have two boys, and then when I talk to my boys, I tell him, you have to be really careful with the girl we're gonna marry, because maybe, well, maybe,
Maybe.
maybe, right?
I know.
Because, for example, nothing prevents a girl to change her mind and I want to divorce and take his stuff, take half of his stuff.
没办法。
I'm not saying that man is saint. So there's a lot of bad men, right? They exploit the women, they hit them. This is not good. It's never good when one is exploit the other. But there are still, for example, the rate of divorce everywhere is going up. So if you marry, your chance of getting divorced is 50%. You look at the statistics, a lot of divorce rate is going up in any country.
And about a marriage, in fact, not
But
just the
for
girl.
example, there are other things that you need to consider. For example, as a man, for example, that's okay. You don't want to get married, that's okay. But if you want to get married, what would you be looking into a man? What is the most important thing that you wanted to have in a man if you're going to marry him?
Face.
What do you mean? What do you mean? He has to be handsome,
颜值，
handsome,
他的颜值
Handsome.
handsome, pretty.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Anything else?
And 这个
Usually a girl answers the second one. You said money, right?
Yeah.
So usually what you mean is you want a stability. You don't want to marry a guy who has no job, who comes back home drunk, don't have a job, right? So you want a responsible man who has a job, who can support the family. This is the most important thing for a girl. He wants to marry a man that can support her, can support the family. He will not lose his job because he's a responsible man. Usually that's what girls are looking for in a man. But man is different. So what do you think a man is looking for in a girl?
Say it again.
So, for example, girls usually look for stability. They want a man who can provide financially, right? For example, if they have kids, she cannot work. She has to look after the kids. So he needs to be working, right, to support the family. So that's what a girls usually want. She wants a man who had a good profession, who is a responsible man, who can provide for the family. That's the most important thing that girls are looking for their partner. But now, in the side of the man, what is the man looking for to have in a girl?
I'm not very care about the face and the career, and the most important thing is she can know me more. And if
For
we are
example,
happy. That's all. That's what I.
You said something very important. For example, girls usually never marry down. They always marry up. What this means, for example, if you're going to marry someone, for example, let's say you have a university degree, okay? You're never going to marry a guy who does not have university degree because he's below you. So you're gonna marry a guy who has master degree, PhD, he's better than you. So you marry up. But a man, for example, like you said, she doesn't have to have money. Yes, men marry down. For example, men who have a university degree, they marry a girl who does not have a university degree. So they usually marry down. That's not a problem for the man. So men usually look for appearance, and they want a pretty girls that are young. That's what men usually wants, right? They don't mind if the girl has a good job or not. They don't mind. They don't care. But a girl does care. Oh, I want a guy who can have a good job. He needs to be able to make money. The guy doesn't care if you're able to make money or not. He cares if you're a nice companion, that if you're funny, cute, young, pretty. This is what the man's attracted to.
I can't live with a girl.
I'm gonna show you a picture here.
Don't love her with all my life.
天哪
What's okay?
In fact, not just for girls and boys, No. Almost every Chinese, they want to get married, but it's hard.
Yeah, that's not, okay. This is the picture. So take a look. So there's a. I'm gonna show you here. Did you saw this picture before?
No.
This picture called. You can look in the internet. It's called sexual market value. Okay. So the pink one's for girls, the blue one's for men. For example, here is the value, right? This is the value. Here's, for example, a girl has a peak value here, right? Sorry. So, and here is the age, okay? So here's about 20 years of age, right? So in the 20 years of age, usually girl has their peak value. Because they are young, pretty, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So for example, they don't need to have a university degree to have value. Men are not looking for girls who has university degree, girls who are making money. No, men doesn't care about this. So this is why girls has the peak value here. So as she's getting older, her value starts to decrease. And the men, for example, when they're 20 here, they have no university degree, they don't have jobs yet, so their value is very low. For example, right now it's much easier for you to get a girlfriend than him, because he has no job yet. He does not even have a university degree yet. He has no job, no university degree. He has no value. But you're pretty, you're young, so it's easier for you. But as you get older, your value starts to decreasing and his value starts to increasing. So for example, he's going to graduate from university. Now he has a university degree. Now he's going to start working. Maybe he's going to start his own company. So by the time when he gets 35 years of age, he probably have a good career. Maybe he's working for many years. He's a good professional. He's making good money. And now he has lots of value. So when he's going to get married, he's probably not going to look for a girl who has the same age. He's probably going to look for a younger girl. That's pretty, that's younger, and she doesn't need to be a university degree. She doesn't have to be making money, because he's not looking for this kind of thing. He's looking for pretty and young. So what I'm trying to say is now he has more. This is why I told you that it's easier for you to get a partner now than when you're 50. For example, when a woman has 50 years of age, he's have a good car, man doesn't care if she has a car or not, if she has a job or not. That's not important for men.
But I think the right person is hard to meet.
Sorry? The right thing is what?
就是
现在的情况。
不，我觉得你要遇到正确的人很不容易。
It's hard to meet the ideal partner.
Okay, I want to talk about this one. What I'm trying to say is this is the average, okay? Of course, every rule has exceptions. So I'm talking the average. For the normal girl, most of the girls, they're gonna be fit in this. But of course, there are girls who are. I mean, every rule has its exceptions, okay? So I'm talking statistics. I'm talking the average situation is like the one that I explained to you here. Okay, let's talk about how to meet people. Okay, you say that it's hard, right? Okay, this is also I tell my students. Here in the university is the easiest place. This is the easiest place to meet your partner. For example, look at the university. Everybody has the same age as you. Everybody here has 20 years of age. I'm not a student, I'm 50, okay? But if you go to the canteen, every student, 20 years of age, 19, 20, 21, 22, everybody is the same age. Everybody has a good social status. For example, everybody here in a few years is going to have a university degree. So everybody's single, everybody's 20 years of age, and everybody's going to have a university degree. So where in the world that you're going to have another chance like this again? For example, when you start working the company, there will be people married, people who are older, some people are not even have university degrees, right? So here,
but I'm afraid to talk with them.
okay, So, so for example, what I'm saying is, you don't have to get married while you're here, but you should get to know people, make friends while you're here.
I try.
So, what do you do to make friends?
Um,
So, when was the last time you make a new friend?
上一周 last weekend.
Last weekend? Oh, not bad,
That day.
not bad. Because
I 操场怎么说？
Playground.
I asked many people. They said, "Oh, the last time when I don't know, 1 year ago,
Last weekend, Saturday, I go to the
the playground."
playground. I see.
You make a new friend. Yeah, that's good. For example, you're not bad because most students that I ask this question, they tell me, "Oh, 6 months ago, 1 year ago." So for example, they came to the university. They didn't have friends. They make friends with their roommates. They make friends with their classmates, and then they stopped. They never make any more friends. That's the most common answer that I get. But for example, if you go to the canteen, like I do every day, so instead of sitting alone, eating alone, I see a table of students, right? 4 students, and then the table is usually placed for 4 people, right? But usually there are 2 or 3 students. I go there. Oh, can I sit here today? Can we eat together? They usually say yes. So I sit there. Do you speak English? Yes, I do a little bit. Okay, what is your major? My major is this.
I think the Chinese were
So shy?
内向 introvert.
Yes, this is why you need to work in your development. For example, when I came here in China, I was a little bit shy too. And besides, I didn't speak Chinese. So in the first 6 months that I was here in China, I was eating alone. And guess what? I started feeling depressed. I feel, China is not very good. I'm a little bit depressed. I don't speak the language. I have no friends. And then I started, I'm going to go back to my country and never come back here in China. But then I said, well, I still have 6 months to go back. So let's try to make some friends. I bought some book that tell me, you should not expect people to come and talk to you. You should be the one to take action. And I said, okay, I'm going to take action. So I start doing the things to make friends. So instead of waiting for people to come and talk to me, I was the one who was going to talk to them. So I went to the canteen. Instead of eating alone, I start asking people, can I sit here? Sometimes I get, no, you cannot sit here. When somebody say no, you cannot sit here, I go and talk to the next table until I get somebody say yes. When they say yes, I sit them together. I start talking, I exchange, we chat, and then we become friends. So guess what? I have almost 5,000 people in my WeChat.
wow.
I have 0 when I came here in China. 5 years ago, I have 0. Of course, many of them are students that are my own students, right? But more than half are the friends that I make myself. Because in the bus stop, when I go to the bank, I talk to the person in front of me, the person behind me. When I go to the subway station, somebody sits beside me. Do you speak English? Do you have Weixin? I start talking, and this is how I make friends. And now, because I'm doing this every day, it's becoming easier. When I start doing, it was hard. I was afraid of being rejected. I was feeling shy. Sometimes when people say no, I feel even worse. But now that I'm doing every day, it's easy. So easy. It's my nature. Now I cannot go to the canteen without talking to a student. Because I'm doing every day, I become good. I don't care if people say no. If they say no, I talk to the next person. So, and I tell my students, you should do the same thing. Sometimes, for example, you're from the other campus, right? So you come here, right? Here, there's more girls here than there, right?
Yes.
Yes, for example, here we have for example, there is the STEAM course, right? Statistics, technology, math, and engineering there, right? But here we have more language courses, fashion design. There are more girls here, right? I tell all girls, go there to the other campus. There's more boys over there. And the boys, come here to this campus. There's more girls here, right? And then come here, eat in this canteen. Go there, eat in the other canteen. So it happens already many times. For example, boys For example, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, I was eating the canteen, second floor. There's a boy who's, teacher, I don't have a girlfriend. Can you help me? So I said, okay, I can help you, but not the way you think. So I said, well, let's pick up I will pick up a Pidgeling and you pick up something, and then we're going to go to the first floor. There's more people on the first floor, right? And then you're going to sit with a girl. And then he said, no, I'm shy. No, I said, don't worry. I'll do the talking. Just come with me. And then he said, okay. So we came to the first floor, and then we start looking for girls. Right? Which one do you want to sit together? Find the one very pretty. And then he said, okay, there's two girls there in the corner. There, the fourth places, the two girls. There's two more places, right? And I said, okay, let's come. And then I came. He was coming behind me, and then I get to the girl. Can we sit here? Do you have two available places? Can you finish eating together? And then they said yes. So we sit there, and then they didn't speak English well. So I was asking him, can you help me to translate for me to talk to her? And then he starts talking to them, and then I stay quiet, just listening, and they start talking, right? And I didn't have to say anything anymore. I just sit quiet, eating, and they're talking. So after 30 minutes, when everybody finished their meal, so the girls leave, they stand up and leave. And then I asked him, how difficult was it? And he told me, yes, it was not difficult. I was just shy to do it. And then I said, well, if you start doing this every day, pretty soon you're going to have a girlfriend, because you'll start meeting girls. And then there will be girls that you like more, that sometimes they will like you. And then pretty soon you're going to have a girlfriend. So you need to start the ball rolling to make more friends. This is how you find a partner. Not like a approach, do you want to marry me? No. Right? Dating.
Help me someday.
So dating is the process of finding a partner, right? So if, for example, a lot of girls tell me, I don't want to get married because the boys are bad. They don't respect girls, or they, I don't know, whatever, right? And I say, well, if your boyfriend is not respecting you, lying to you, or maybe hitting you, drop him. Because if you marry this guy, he's lying to you, hitting you, it's going to get worse when you marry him. So find a good man. So if you're dating, he's a good boy, not lying, being honest with you, right? Protecting you, he's going to be a good husband. But if he's lying to you, if he's not, he's behaving badly before marriage, he's going to still behaving bad after marriage. So that's the thing, right? You have to date to get to know the other person. If he's not a good person, drop him, find a good one. That's what I feel like this is the way to do things.
I just start to do this. Not long.
So how did is it getting better?
Yes.
So the more you do it, better you become, right?
Yes. So I come here. I always come here. I sometimes I find some guys on the internet, foreigners. They don't care about my accent or my pronunciation. It's very good.
Yes.
I like it.
Internet is a dangerous place. For example, for example, I'm single, right? I'm single for 10 years. So
practicing my English is in that place.
Yes, but for example, if you go to dating websites, there's a lot of fake people, right? They put, for example, they put another person's picture. There's not them, right? There's a lot of men putting girls. They're talking, I'm a girl, but they're not really girl, right? So a lot of people are trying to cheat you, like asking for money or nude or pornography picture. So there's a lot of dangers in the internet. What I'm saying is, today is the easiest way to date is to find someone in the internet. But you need to filter the bad out. For example, if somebody starts with a weird talking or asking me money or anything, I just block that person. Most of people in the internet are fool you. So I never send money to anyone. I don't send nude picture or anything. If the guy's starting with talking like this, I block them. But of course, internet is a very good tool to find people to speak to practice English. So when I was back in Brazil, I was having the same problem. It's very hard for me to find another person that I can talk in English. So I use the internet the same way you did. So I make friends. For example, I never been to Philippines, but I have lots of friends in Philippines because the official language there is also English. So I use the internet to find friends that I can speak in English.
Question.
Okay.
If two guys are both shy, how can they talk?
This is what I'm saying. For example, you need to start doing an exercise to become less shy. For example, I give my students this challenge here. You can see here. Let me open my website here. So blog. So where is it? It's gonna be a power posing challenge. You can look at my
I was also very shy, and then I thought what it could be. Nothing will happen.
Yes, for example, if you go and start asking somebody and they say no, well, if you don't ask, you have a no already, right? The answer is already no. If they say no, nothing changed. If they say yes, you are in the profit.
You have said some stupid things. They can't
For
remember
example,
me.
okay. So maybe you can go to my website and read this article here. This is the power posing challenge. For example, I asked the students to go and find a stranger, somebody that they don't know of, and ask them to take a picture with them making a power posing. Power posing is like this. For example, power posing, right? For example, when you make a posing like this, it means that you are confident, that you are powerful, right? But when you sit like this, for example, like this, you're taking less space. It means you're weak position. This is not powerful. But you're like this, taking more space, right? So this is a power. So when you make a position like this, you're projecting to other people, oh, this is a powerful guy, this is a confident guy. So your mind, you trick your mind because your own body starts producing the hormone who makes you feel confident, feel powerful. So you kind of trick your body into a nice cycle. For example, you make a position to project that you're feeling good, and your own body starts to make you feel good. And for example, I ask the student, this is the challenge, go and talk to someone, take a picture. And they are shy to talk, and then, I don't know. I said, go ahead and try. So a lot of our students did try, and they have to take pictures and post in the class group. So, and they start posting, and then I went to talk to them. How was the experience of doing this challenge? Yeah, they said, it was very hard in the beginning. I was shy to go and talk to someone, but I finally did. Some of them got rejected. They said, I don't know you. I'll not take a picture with you. Right? But they didn't give up. They talked to the next person. They find someone, okay, no problem. They take a picture. And then, guess what? Some of them get to be friends with them. They exchange with chat. Now they're good friends. And that they feel more confident. I tried something that was hard in the beginning, but now it's not too bad. So I did it. I succeed. They feel good. So if they keep trying, they will be feeling less shy and less shy. For example, this is how I started. So the first time when I asked a student to sit together, I was, what if they say no, right? What if they don't speak English, right? Nobody here speaks English, so I was in a bad position. But I find out that that's not a problem. So I find people who can speak English. I sit with most of the students. They probably always saying yes. Just a few people say no. And now I'm more confident. I go there. I don't care if they say no. If they say no, I talk to the next table. And next table will say yes. I have one very interesting experience. One day I talked to a girl. He was sitting there. Oh, no, you cannot sit here. And then I turned and her table was here and she said no. I turned, can I sit here? And then they said yes, I sit them, right? So, but I was very close to her. She was in the next table, and then I start talking to the student. We're having jokes, laughing, and then I gave them my book, and then she was, oh, I miss to make a friend with a foreigner. He gave a book for all of them, but it's supposed to be me. He was going to try to sit here. I was the one who's going to receive a book, but now he's giving the books to the other students. And then what? She starts calling me to start a conversation with me. She was kind of feeling, oh, I missed that. I should have said yes instead of no, because now he's talking to them, not to me. This is how confident I was, because I knew, okay, you don't want to be my friend, okay, I'll find someone else. And then, why am I feeling like this now? Because I am doing this every day. It's becoming easier. But in the beginning it was hard, very, very hard. So nobody starts being good at anything. So you need to progress, right? Increasing. For example, learning a language is the same thing. Studying a little bit every day, you get better and better and better until one day you're gonna speaking very well. So the same thing goes with everything else. Did it answer your question?
没了，让我想一下。
So when I say to the students, open your mind, have the more experiences, right? So make friends. You don't have to get married. I'm not saying, oh, you have to get married. No, just make friends. Maybe if you start making more friends, maybe you'll find a person that's very interesting, that are gonna click together. Oh, I wouldn't have met this guy if I wasn't making friends, right? Okay.
车马点车马。
Okay.
If your dream,
Huh?
if your dream is not same as
If my dream is not, what?
same as别急
If my dream is not the same as
not the same as reality.
reality. If I'm dreaming something impossible,
就是 yeah.
so what's the?
Life is not what you want.
Oh, okay, but what's the question? What's the question in
就是
there?
你的生活跟你想象的不一样。
不，我是想说，如果你想做的事情，你的梦想跟你的现实不一样的话，你想追逐。
Your dream
It's not happening.
not the same
No,
in
it will
reality.
But
My dream is not the same as my reality.
yeah
然后你会追什么，对吧？
yeah.
啊。
So
What will you choose?
what is not?
Okay.
What did I choose?
Yeah.
Chase?
Yeah.
I just still did not understand the question.
If you want to be a啥呀？你想成为
I
一个
wanted to be.
a teacher.
Okay.
But you 但是你又不是，但是你又无法成为 teacher。哎，怎么说呢？怎么
And
形容呢？
you are not competent.
Okay, life is not an easy thing.
ちょっと待って。
Usually life is not very easy to anybody. For example, you don't accomplish things by doing nothing, right? You need to work hard. But there's a, for example, if you're always complaining, oh, I wanted that, I never had that.
对。
Okay. If you dreams and I need glasses in my okay. Okay. Because it's too small.
If your dreams and reality are and
Not the same.
are 我听一下。
If your
If
dream
your dreams and reality are not
the same.
and us with each other, what
Oh.
will you choose?
There's no choice there. The reality is what I got. Right? It's not like, for example, if no, For example, everything that you want in your life, you need to work for, right? For example, life is hard on everybody. For example, if you stay at home, not study, you're never gonna get the university degree, right? So you need to work on your dreams. You need to work hard, save money, or acquire the skill. For example, I want to be a teacher. Okay, I need to go to university, maybe do a university course, acquire the skills, train myself to become a good teacher. Otherwise, if I stay home just waiting for that to happen, nothing's going to happen. And you have to be realistic. For example, there are things that maybe you work for, you don't get it. For example, my nephew, he wants to be a doctor. He studied really, really hard, but the admission in the university to be a doctor is very hard in Brazil. A lot of people want to be a doctor, so many people trying to get in, but only few spots. So he did like a Gaokao test here, right? He did a vestibular Gaokao test in Brazil, and he was very, very close to get in, but he still did not get in. So he might keep trying for a few years, but if he's not going to keep trying forever, right? So what I'm trying to say is, sometimes you have it's not realistic for me to keep trying to do this. Sometimes it's very hard, sometimes you're not going to get it. But what I'm trying to say is, if you're always unhappy because you want things that you don't have, your life is going to be unhappy. The secret is to have a balanced life. For example, I don't have everything that I want, but I love everything that I have. Instead of just, I don't have this, but I want that. Always focus on what you don't have, you're going to be sad all the time. You should focus on things that you do have. So be happier. You would be happier. For example, I did prefer to not be divorced, but I couldn't force her to stay with me, right? She wanted divorce anyway, so I signed the papers. And instead of be crying for 10 years, of course, I was sad. Was a few years I was very low, right? But now I'm better. So if I was still married, I would not be here in China. I love my experience here in China. I'm making money here. Instead of just looking at what I don't have, I'm looking for what I do have. I do have the experience of going abroad. Being here in China is a good place. I'm making money here. I'm making friends here. I wouldn't have this without, if I was still married. Of course, I was not happy to get divorced, but instead of just being crying all the time, I tried to do something good with my life.
So you are happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm much better now. Yes, I'm really, really much better now. So sometimes it takes time to get on your feet again.
I'm going to a restaurant. Where is the closest?
I think, I don't know, maybe canteen is the closed one. Canteen is there.
餐厅没厕所。
Yeah， 那没有吧？
那有个宿舍好。
那你要不去那儿？
嗯
或者教学楼也有，
All right.
充快点儿。唉
Did you learn something? Did you like my ideas?
，Yeah，
Yes?
but when I was a child,
Huh?
I want.
What?
When I was a child,
When you was a child,
yeah,
Huh.
I want to be a musician.
you want to be a musician.
But now
Uh,
I can't
you cannot?
Because-
So why?
because I'm studying and
Did you play any? Did you play?
I need to work and
Did you play any instrument like a piano, violin?
guitar.
Guitar? Did you play
Yeah,
guitar?
Yeah.
Oh,
And I want to learn the piano
okay.
in the future. That's my dream.
But you want to make money with this, or just as a hobby? So do you want to play as a hobby, or do you want to be making money like a profession?
I want in the future I want to the
For example, I studied piano until I was
Ah,
18 years of
真的啊？
age. I studied
Really?
piano, yes. And at that time I was, but now it's a long time that I don't play anymore.
I think piano is so interesting.
And because of me, my parents bought a piano.
Wow.
But when I started, it was too late. I started with 14 years of age, so it was late. So my parents had a piano at home. So when my nephew, my sister's son, born, when he was I don't know, 4 years of age, 4 or 5, my mom proposing, do you want to study piano? So he started, instead of 14 years like me, he started with 6 years of age. So he started much earlier. And now he's 20. He plays wonderfully. He had a piano at home. I told him, the piano is here because of me, right? So you're studying piano because of me. They bought a piano because of me, but now you're benefiting because you have a piano at home. So I start very late. That's why I couldn't, because when I got into university, I didn't have enough time to practice. I stopped practicing actually, right? But my nephew, he's a very good piano player.
I want to learn dance.
So they have a lot of clubs in here, right?
I like
Dance club, huh?
I like art.
Art. So what is your major again?
Music.
Yes. What are you studying in the university? Major is the topic that you are studying. Yes.
行政
Can
管理怎么说呀？
hello?
等一下哦。administrative.
Administration? You're studying administration?
Yeah.
Okay. So what year are you in? This is your first year, second year, third year?
Yeah.
You have one more year? How many years? 4 years, right?
Yeah.
So you're in the third year, so one more.
I don't like this.
So we talk a lot about many things today, right?
Yeah.
So do you think my ideas are crazy or
Yeah, yeah.
crazy, or
No, I think you are.
make sense?
You are. 中国人很勇敢，怎么说呀？勇敢怎么说呀？勇敢怎么说呀？Yeah. I think you are brave.
Okay.
You do anything, but I'm shy.
No, for example, I was shy too. But I start doing those exercises. So little by little I become better.
I'm shy.
Yeah, you should start doing the same thing and become better. It's not like you're gonna sleep today and wake up tomorrow different person. No, you need to start working on yourself, doing small things every day, and then you get better. Okay.
毕业后毕业后怎么说
After graduation.
What about after graduation?
？Work or study?
Are you gonna start working?
Or study? Or study?
Off starting?
Work or study?
What? Sorry.
How can I try?
You wanna find a work? How can you find a work?
No, I want work, but my family want me
To study, to keep studying.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to graduate and find a work, but your family wants you to keep studying,
Yeah.
like doing a master degree, PhD.
Yeah.
So, okay, so why don't you want to keep studying? Because, for example, I ask this to a lot of students. So, what's going to happen when you graduate? Most of the time they answer, I want to keep studying. I want to keep studying. Nobody seems to want to work. You are maybe the only one who wants to find a work.
I think they have 我感觉他们不是自己愿意的。
So what do you guys want to do when you graduate? Keep studying or find a work?
Keep studying.
See, everybody wants to keep studying. You are the only one who.
对，姐姐，wait 一下，
嗯
你也想有工作？
to study in Canada is IELTS. I think it's really difficult.
ELT in Canada. You want to go to Canada?
Or
ELT? IELTS mean IELTS, right?
else the certificate.
Mm.
Because I want to find what I want to learn after work and then move on.
Okay, find a work and start moving up,
哎
right?
对，
No,
今天在
no.
Huh, moving
I
up?
want to find what I want to learn
Ah.
after I work
昨天说他
and
带来
then move on.
没有。
Sorry.
Oh, you want to find a work?
I want to
Huh.
find what I want.
Oh, okay. You want to find a work that you want.
对, I want to learn.
Okay,
so-
what kind
so
of
I-
work? What kind of work are you looking for?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you have any idea what you like to do?
I like art.
Like art?
这个应该路线啊。
For example, there is
I know.
there is
so
many
so
many
I work.
there is many kinds of art. For example, like painting, playing music, or what kind of art? Dancing.
哦，
I like
艺术生吗？
Hmm?
学艺术生。
Sing a song? Be a singer?
No.
Well, it is an artist, right? Be a singer,
But
composer.
I want to be. I want to be the.
For example, there are things that are more. What I'm saying is, there are things that you have more chances of making money, right? And there are things that are harder.
Yeah.
But for example, nowadays it's kind of everyone can start. For example, social media help us to have followers, right? So maybe you start doing something and post, and people, if they like, you get more followers. A lot of people start singing like this. Because, for example, when I was at your age, we didn't have this. We have to go to a recording company, and they have to see you sing. Oh, you sing well, and then they give you a shot. But if you don't sing well, they don't give you a chance. But nowadays you don't have to do this, right? You just record something and then you post online, and then people like it. They kind of share, spread, and then you're gonna have 1 million views. Oh, you become famous,
这我看看。
and then you can be a singer.
But
Mm.
if I.
But that's not easy. I can tell you that's not easy. You have to be very good,
Yeah.
and people need to like you. If they don't like you, they're never going to spread your.
I
Yeah.
lots of time.
Yes. So this is something that you need to see out. Should I invest or not? Should I spend time trying to do this or not? But this is the way to do it. For example, when I came here in China, I did have a lot of free time. So when I go home, I am alone. I don't have a TV. So what am I supposed to be doing? For example, I start an online business. For example, this is how I started. For example, this is my website. So for example, you can see here, I'm posting a lot of content. For example, this is a grammar course. This is countries of the world. This is Aesop fables.
前天见他发了新闻。
This is a book to help students.
I buy some English.
他之前不是还发
Yes,
咱们那
for
个
example, I start doing this. It takes me a lot of time to do these things. But for example, right now, I'm doing this for 3 years. Right now, I'm start selling more. For example, this year I have $500 from this kind of a business online. So it took me 3 years to start selling online because people, they don't know me. They say, oh, is that a good book or not? So, but now I'm posting, the people read, this is a good book. They make a good review. They recommend to their friends. So sometimes it takes a lot of hard work to start something.
If I start.
Yes, maybe it's gonna take a few years. Some people get lucky, or maybe they're really extremely good in what they're doing. Some people like them right away, right? But the world is competitive. A lot of people are doing the same thing. A lot of people are trying to be a singer. They're posting online. So there's a lot of people. This is a competitive world. So, for example, I have those teaching website. I have books to sell on Amazon. I have a few sites. And for example, here for all my students, I give those books for free. For example, I use my books in with my students. The website this website here, I give some of my assignments in my class are from this website. So I give the students the book for free. They can go to the website and do the test.
你吃呗，他们不是想那个。
你吃呗。
And do you think why there are so many people want to keep studying and not work?
I know why. I know why.
Why?
Because finding a job is becoming very, very hard. I read an article. I saw a news channel talking about China, and this is what I wrote in my last article here. So this is what they told. This is what they say. This is from the China's Insider News. So 10.7 million college graduates are facing the hardest employment season in history in 2022. So it's being very hard to find jobs in China right now. For example, a lot of students who are graduating, they're kind of feeling a little bit depressed because it's very hard right now.
Low salary.
And this is why they're saying, I want to keep studying.
Too long
I
the working
I
time.
think
Huh.
a lot of people to continue the study is to escape the reality.
Exactly. They don't want to. They see it's too hard to find a job, so they want to keep studying. There's two things, and then if they keep studying, they can postpone to find a job, and also if you have a better degree, maybe you're gonna have a better chance. But everybody's want to keep studying, so everybody's gonna have a. For example, if you're gonna I have a master degree, you have only university degree. They might be hiring me because I have a higher degree than you, right? But everybody's gonna have a master degree, right? Everybody's keep studying. This is what I'm saying. But for example, I propose a solution. I talk about this with my students. I show them the article, and then I ask, is that really is that true? Is that hard to find a job? They say yes, because I don't watch Chinese news. I don't speak Chinese, right? So I ask, yeah, but it's hard to learn a language, right? I already learned English, so I already learned one language. And then I ask them, is that true? That it's very hard to find a job in China right now? And they say, yes, it's very, very hard. And then I say, okay, I might have a solution. The solution is for them to become very good English speakers. Because, for example, when you go outside of the university, nobody speaks English. Even here, for example, inside of the university, just a few students speak good English. For example, it's very rare that I find a student in the canteen that can hold a conversation with me. For example, you're maybe among the few students who can hold a conversation. For example, you feel like your English not good, you're using your phone to help you, but a lot of students, they even with the phone, they cannot talk. They just can't. So you're a little bit better than the average. So if you keep practicing, your English is gonna keep becoming better and better. So your chance of finding a job is gonna be better than the average student.
By the way, have you taken your UNO card?
I forgot. It was in the I put in the top of my desk. I'm gonna take it today, but I forgot. It's there in my home.
Do you remember my name?
I rarely remember anyone's name.
I'm so angry.
You're always going to be angry with me because I'm very bad at with names, even in my own language.
Me too. I cannot also remember those names.
For example, especially Chinese names, I'm not very familiar. It's very hard for me to pronounce, so I usually don't.
Take a picture.
So, but what is your name again?
My
You-
English name?
Yes.
Double C, CC.
Oh, Cici. Okay. But for example, I took pictures with you. I remember you. Yeah.
Did you
Mm.
did you go to
The
Go to
Vancouver.
Vancouver? No, I was in Toronto.
Oh, okay.
应该是巴西的地方。
When I was in Canada, I went to Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is very close to Toronto, so I would travel there.
Vancouver and I want to go study, but English is difficult.
Okay.
When I
This is the seeds for the tree, right? Not seeds. Seed.
种子啥？
Seed is when you plant in the floor, they grow. Seed. Seed. Yes.
when I was graduating,
嗯。
不是毕业咋说
Graduation.
？Graduation, I will make my speaker better.
No, you need to start working on your English right now. It's not like, for example, you decide when you're going to graduate. No, you're gonna do this every day. You're gonna get better a little bit every day.
I love English.
You love English?
Yeah, because
Yes.
I want
So keep practicing. For example, are you reading an English book?
yeah.
Yes. What
Yeah.
book?
Who moved my cheese?
Okay,
And
that's a very famous book. I heard about this book.
and
So when you finish this book, find another one. Always keep reading something in English. Find someone that you can practice. For example, come every.
but
Uh,
I can
No, you can find. For example, come every week to the English corner. Here you can find another student. They also want to practice English. Make friends with them.
Just need to come here. I have met many friends here.
For example, add some. For example, add some of their WeChat contacts, and then every other day, don't go by a week without speaking English to someone. Right? Every time you practice a little bit. For example, today your English is better because you're here. So don't let go too many days without speaking English. So always reading something like 10 minutes every day. Read something in English, and find a friend that you can practice English.
I want to try the word.
Huh? Try
Try the
你说话
word.
有听也行。
the word.
You wanna memorize the word?
我想去韩国旅行。
韩国我也想去。
You wanna travel all over the world? Korea?
Travel around the world.
我也想去。
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
我想去。
It needs a lot of money.
Yeah. So I should work.
Not necessarily. I came here without money. I came here to make money. Yes, I didn't came here spending money. For example, if you think like a tourist, you need money to visit places because you're a tourist. But maybe if you go to work in another country, you go there for making money, not spending.
Wow.
And a lot of students, they talk about, I want to go abroad, but I don't have money. So you're not thinking. So there's other ways to go to other countries. Not only by spending money. You can maybe find, for example,
Do you like travel?
yes, I like travel.
If I have time.
Huh? What I'm going to tell is like this. There was a girl. She studied, I think, in this university. She was very close here to Zhengzhou, her parents, and she graduate, and then she find a job in the United States as au pair. Do you know this au pair job? Au pair job is when a family hires you to help take care of their kids.
Oh, I know.
So, for example, this American family hire her, so she needs to stay home in the morning to help look after the kids. But then in the afternoon, she was free. For example, they're paying her a little bit of money. She didn't have to rent anything because she was living with the.
Take care of the baby.
Yes, they're small kids, not really baby. And then she helped them in the morning.
No.
And then she didn't have to pay rent, and she also makes a little bit of money, and she has the afternoon free to go do whatever she wants. And she spent 2 years in the United States. When she came back here in China, her English was very good. And then was very easy for her to find a job. Everybody wants to employ her because she had good English. She was working in Shenzhen, working for a company selling products in Amazon.
But
Mm.
if I'm poor of my week,
For example, she didn't have a very good English. She had a basic when she went to United States, but then she lives there for 2 years. Her English improves a lot.
但如果我很垃圾的话，他会要我。
他说的是去那边的时候有一个最基本的。
只需要一个基本的。
The best advantage was not the money that she was making in the United States, but learning the language.
Yeah.
That was the best thing.
还有他去那边的时候英语也不是很好。
啥看吗？有看对
酷啊。
嗯？
那个李坤玉说要哭了。
I think
I have a picture of her.
微饭他改不打。
I think I showed the other day, right? This is okay, where is it? Wow, where is it? That's a picture of her. You cannot see her face.
Oh, I seen her.
You have seen, right? I showed this before, right? Where,
我忘了。
是谁呀？这是谁呀？
that's a picture of her, but I cover her face.
哦，这是你
Huh?
you care of
，your daughter。
No, that's not my that's not a daughter. She's a Chinese person. She's the person. She is the girl who went to United States working as au pair. She's the one who learned English.
哦，这是他，就是他去那个
I came here in
他
Zhengzhou.
们家照顾这个女生。
I came here in Zhengzhou because of her.
口语
That's the. I told you the other day, right? So you're here.
来了是为了他。
I came here because I want to meet her, but I never met her.
我没上
来
过。
到这当时是为了见他，但是后来没见到。
啊是这样啊，这是中国的呀。
所以到底是啥？
Because if she was a good girl, I might be able to date
就
her.
是为了那个见那个人，然后但是现在也没见到。
I came here because I want to meet her.
哦，他就见了女。
This is why I came to Zhengzhou, but I end up never meeting her.
咱学校的，不是网上。
She never came.
中国的。
他从来都没来。
Be, for example, I was trying to move
就
to.
是他
I
老
was
师来这里是为了见那个女孩，但是那个女孩没有来。
他说他来这个学校就为了某一。
他是不是毕业了？
I was trying to move to Shenzhen.
Her graduate.
I was trying to move to Shenzhen, but I didn't find a job there.
Where is Shenzhen?
Huh.
How to spell it?
To spell what?
Shenzhen.
Do you know the city? It's close to Hong Kong.
Close to
Hong Kong, yeah.
Oh.
Shenzhen?
深圳咋了？
深圳。对深圳。
Do you know Shenzhen? It's a very big city.
I know.
Many people want to find a job there. Shanghai, Beijing, Shenzhen.
深圳。
So she, yeah.
我是河南的。
你是河南哪里的？
So she was living there. I want to try to find a job there, but I couldn't.
You know the 陕西？
Shaanxi?
陕西
No.
陕西。
Shanxi?
西安。
Xianxi?
西
Do
安。
you know 陕西
No.
陕西
I'm from-
province.
I'm
Oh.
from there.
Oh,
你是山西的。
我是陕西。
Xianxi?
山西
It's
吗？
in the east to
陕西陕西。
河南. Close.
I have been teaching in maybe 5 cities. Changsha?
杭州。
是啊。
Not Hangzhou, Huzhou.
哦。
Huzhou is very close to Hangzhou.
都有。
When I was teaching in Huzhou, I was going to Hangzhou every weekend. But I wasn't teaching in Hangzhou.
陕西喊
Hmm.
terracotta.
Run the circle.
Have what?
Run the circle.
Terracotta.
Terracotta?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Ah, terracotta. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah, I have heard about it.
啊
不准备。
啊！真的吗？Really？
不然说会。
I'm not sure exactly what it
就是为了
means.
练练英语。
陕西是不是世界几大？不，兵马俑是不是几大奇迹之一啊？
我忘了，你陕西的你都不知道，你问我。
我记得是呀。
啊，朋友圈 circle of friends。
So
moments moments 也是。但他那边直接就是 circle。
oh yes, I have seen a picture.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, this is very famous.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that from your city?
Yeah.
Oh,
啊，你是
Have you been in this site? Have you visited?
No.
Oh, no? Why not? If you're from there, why did you? Oh, it's boring?
Yeah.
Yes, it's very, very famous.
要不那天我
But maybe because it's famous, you should go there, take picture. I'm here. Here. For example, if you go there, take a picture in this place, maybe post in the internet, it's gonna be famous. Right?
Really?
I don't know because it's famous, right?
Everyone know. 不行
你在说啥？
我要去取我的东西。
你想说你说呗。
这个拖鞋要。
哇哟，
She wants to get her delivered.
There was a pineapple here. I eat the pineapple. Do you know the fruit guy? The fruit? Do you know the fruit guy?
Oh yeah.
They sell pineapples in the corner. They sell pineapple, melon in the stick, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
I saw you take 3 chopsticks.
No, this one I was eating with this one. I was eating this one and then I finished, put it here. And then I went there to buy a pineapple and then I eat it and put it here.
I'm going to pick up my certificate.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
She's going to get her delivery.
Wait for.
Oh, you got a delivery? Maybe not be here when you come back, but it's already, what time is it now? It's 9 o'clock already, it's 9 o'clock.
要结束。什么呀？
Maybe I'm just gonna,
硬格瞎掰。
it's already 9 o'clock. Maybe I'm gonna go
肯
home.
定是，
你在
肯定和我一样，然后对我脑
那个
子话。
曲儿
英语角的词儿，
没有，你拉我呗，拉一下我呗，
能拉他呗。
拉我，
没你
啊
微信呀？
拉我。
What are you saying?
来，我来
What's blah blah blah?
来，加一
Huh?
叫我来
Means
我拉你进去。
invite
哎
me
用
to the
用
group.
用那个群儿，你可以直接进群儿，我找
Oh, okay.
Wants to-
You're not a member of the English Corner group?
群儿嘛，
Oh,
群儿呢。
I thought you were.
耶，我现在是你们的一员了。
你大几了？大
大三了
大三。
哦，
怪不得
咱们大一。
你们大一了
哦。
哎，
哎就我是老东西。
怪不得这
你
样。
大四吧？
不
大
语真的
四。
很
你大四吗？
对啊。
你大四了，好了，你要毕业了。
就是你快毕业了，该拍毕业照了吧？就是
嗯
毕业照。
嗯
明年才
You
拍。
guys if
你什么
that
专业
girl
的？
have a boyfriend?
测绘。
Who is her boyfriend?
Guys, you guys. If does she have?
I have no idea. Guess who is her boyfriend?
Guys,
Huh?
when she have boyfriend？
She have one boyfriend?
不是，你们想问啥？
就是他要问他是。
So you want me to guess? You want me to guess who he is?
她想找男朋友。
让他猜一
啊
下他有没有。
他有没有？
If she has
Ah.
a boyfriend.
If she has one.
Yeah.
Would-
She wants you to guess.
你猜
Who would it be? Is that a famous person? A Chinese person?
You guess she have or not?
让你给我教俩单词。
You want me to guess who it would be?
No.
No, guess.
Just guess if she has a boyfriend
Mm.
or
Or
not.
not? Yeah.
Oh, if she has a boyfriend or not.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess not. Because most girls, they don't want to get married anymore. They don't want to have a boyfriend.
没有。
没有。
有吗？有吗？
我有。
She has? Oh, I'm wrong. Because my chance of being right is higher because most girls that I ask for, they don't have a boyfriend and they don't want to have. They don't want to get married.
You just said
And it's good for you. I feel like it's a good thing.
you're her girlfriend.
对对，但是
没事，我以
我
为你是
是想
她女
说，
友。
我不想觉得。
No.
说一下，
我这伤心了。
How about
我
her?
想
She
谈恋爱，
said.
但是我不想。
What about you? Okay, I'm gonna say yes.
有啊。
Oh. Huh?
为啥这么翻译？哎，我
他认为我漂亮吗？
Ah.
Do you
Do you
think
think
she's
she is
Huh?
pretty?
She's
Everybody here is pretty.
不要
Thank
当
you.
长高啊。
Thank you。
But I don't understand why did you color your hair blonde?
然后为什么你把你
This is not your natural color, right? You
Beautiful.
but I think black fits better.
Black。
I want to write red.
Why don't you leave it black?
I also like natural color.
fashion.
Fashion.
Yeah.
For example, not a lot, but if you find some girls who put pink hair, green hair, this is kind of that's kind of weird. Very different. Very different. I don't know. I prefer black.
Yeah, I
上次那晒的。
She's sad. She's miserable. She's sad.
这有
No, you don't have to be sad. Just let it grow black. Comes back to be black again.
会让你染
可
黑啊。
以慢慢的恢复，再变成黑色。
The hair is always growing, so just stop coloring.
next color is pink.
Okay, let me see your nails. Okay, good nails. Let's see.
Nails.
Good. Let's see yours. Good.
Eh?
So some girl. Okay, let me see yours. Also
Oh,
good. Some girls have a very like a claw. Weird. Like a, yes.
爪子。
The nails should be like this.
上春节嘛。
Clean, short. Like this is a pianist nail. You can't play piano with a long nail.
你这样说。
For example, let's see. It's a little bit longer for piano. You cannot play piano with this nail here because it's gonna hit the key. Yeah, gonna hit the keyboard is not. So you need to have a short nail to play piano. Yes.
If I play guitar, I should.
Yeah, guitar use the use the nail to feel the strings. Yes, this is okay. I understand.
吉他你更需要短，你得直接这样子。
我没带，所以无所谓。
But for example, there are some girls that the nail looks like a claw. It's kind of weird. Yes, I don't know.
Teacher,
Mm.
she wanted to ask.
Why are people? I don't know. There's so many reasons why a person can be sad.
She
为
wants
什么
a
人会难过？
boyfriend.
Really? So, for example, I have boys asking me, "I want a girlfriend." Now I have you asking me a boyfriend. I can introduce to each other.
Yeah.
给你介绍对象。
给我加个外国帅哥。
Me,
You want a boyfriend too?
I want to.
I want friend.
他能给你介绍一个。哎，我想要，给我介绍一个。你不是你希望
So, for example, okay. For example, what if I introduce you a boy that you don't like?
Boring.
This is why you should be the one going try to make friends for yourself, not expecting other. For example, if I introduce you a boy that you don't like, it's gonna be weird, right? So why don't you go to the canteen and look around? Oh, maybe okay. I like what I see. Go and talk to them,
But if we
你啥时候说的呀？
and go to talk to another person. But I guess that very few people will refuse to talk to you. For example, I was having the same concern. Oh, what if people refuse to talk to me? What if they don't let me sit in their table? But guess what? Very few people refuse. Very few. If they refuse, don't take it personally. Maybe they're having some problems. They have I don't know, worry about something. Maybe it's not your fault. Go and talk to another person. Yes, I know. For example, I'm talking about you don't know what's in their mind, right? They might be sad or they might be thinking about something else. They don't want to talk to anyone. It's not about you. So if they don't say no, go and talk to another person. Like I said, there's thousands of people. Somebody yes, they will talk with you. For example, you came here right today. You didn't know if I'm going to talk to you, right? How would you know if I was talking to you? I might say, "Oh, go away." I didn't say go away. So you have to start doing, and then you're gonna see it's not a hard thing. It's not a hard thing to do. And for example, that works for you too. Go start make friends.
你可以去交朋友。我
就说呀
跟谁说呀？
，practice and anybody you want. Speak.
不会交朋友。
他，但是我
I can't speak some very easy sentences 3 months ago. But I just found some foreigners online. I chat bullshit with them. Yeah, bullshit with them. We talk anything. I have more and more confidence.
在网上聊天。
And his English is getting better because he's practicing.
You just find others to chat with. They don't care about your accent and pronunciation or what. They really don't care.
Yeah.
I also teach some foreigners to study some Chinese, but sometimes some dirty words. It's funny.
There's an app. I don't know. Maybe Hello. No, there's an app that you can find.
我知道一个叫
They connect people who wants to learn language. You teach your own language, and they teach their language to you.
Yeah.
For example, if you connect with American, you teach them Chinese, and they teach you English.
I teach you Chinese.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Language exchange.
Yes. This is yeah.
我问他你想学中文吗？我教你。
他说他不会，他说英语、中文很难，so hard。就买那
他想学吗？不想学太难。
啊，
怎么那么不学呢？
英语
When I came here, I really tried hard.
上学车。
But the thing,
It's hard.
huh?
It's hard.
It is hard. Yes, it is hard.
我想我要学英语。
Do you still want
Do you still
learn
want
it?
to?
I want to learn, but I don't want to put the effort. That's a-
怎么在唱歌呢？
For example, if I met that girl and start dating her, probably would learn Chinese, because I don't know, have this Chinese person, right? But for example, if I go back to my country and don't come back in China, I may not need the Chinese, right? The thing is, I feel like if you don't speak English, that's the best option for you to learn, because English, they speak English anywhere in the world. For example, here in China, English is not the native language, but you can find few people. Everybody studying English, right? So you can always find someone that can speak English in any country in the world, because this is the language everybody's studying. This is the business language of the world. For example, if you're going to publish some scientific article, you're going to publish in English. If you want to do business with other country, you're going to do in English. For example, China speaks Mandarin, Brazil speaks Portuguese, but in Brazil and China are doing a lot of business. So they do business in English. They don't do in Portuguese and they don't do in Mandarin. They do in English.
我们走了。
Huh?
She wants to
Nine.
have
Night.
What's that?
肠粉。
It's rice with noodles.
Rice noodles.
No,
no.
肠粉。No, no.
Chanfen.
Yeah. 对，肠粉。
Chanfen.
Delicious.
嗯
肠
It's another
粉。
noodle.
Another kind of noodles.
Yes, another kind.
广东 noodle。
Guangdong
From
noodle.
Guangdong.
Ah, Guangdong.
Yeah.
拜拜。
Bye bye. Yeah, let's go home. It's already 9 o'clock.
加不了我，
啥？那我加你。
啥加不了呀？
加什么呀
微信吧。
加微信。
加微
WeChat
信。
WeChat。
为啥要加微信呀？
你不就是那个猫吗？
对。
什么那个猫呀？还
我们有个群儿
我也是那个
，We have a group。
那你扫一下我的码吧。
What?
什么 group 呀？
是下次啥时候呀？
You
下个周三。
sorry?
哎，你也加我，但是我也想给
He
你加好
said
友。
he
加朋友
can't
我们都加。
加我的微信。
你俩咋？
我们之前说要玩 UNO 纸牌。
You mean make a group of us?
来，我加你。
A small group?
6.
Oh, okay.
You want to
加
join?
我加。
Do you want me to
加
join?
我加你。
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I want to join.
I have your chat, WeChat.
Yes, so how do I scan?
My name is
Should I scan? Scan you?
You remember?
I scan the group?
I have you.
哎，
But should I scan
Wait,
the QR code for this group?
Yeah.
我不在东京，
Wait,
你确实
wait.
不在东京。
当然了，因为我很喜欢日本东京。
Do I have your WeChat?
Yeah.
Yes?
We have.
Okay.
等一下，我看这个怎么
When the next
咋回事
time?
啊？
Huh?
When the next time? English corner.
给你备注
Oh,
CC
okay.
下次周三。
我的中文名。
Send me a message. I don't remember your because there's too many people in my WeChat.
我要
UNO.
Join the group. Okay. Oh, Uno.
Yeah.
This is for us to play Uno.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Last week we
Oh, we play Uno.
plan to.
OK OK
Oh, okay.
我回去回你啊。
OK OK OK。
然后我加你。
So
树街猫是吧？我直接加了。你叫啥名儿？
李成龙。
Yeah.
李什么？成龙。
okay, did you send me a message here?
真不爱。
嗯，
你知不知道一米八多？
Did you send me a
但
message?
我看着
Yeah.
可能没那么高。
Ah, Leaf
我穿的
Fang.
衣服。
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
你应该也
Oh,
你吧
I don't remember because we didn't take a picture.
穿鞋要。
Okay, let's do it now.
我才1.58米，受不了了。
交期不过肩嘛。
You just add me without taking a picture.
We have.
Well, but why is your pictures not here? I usually put it here. No, I put in the chat. I remember. For example, I do this. For example, I send the picture to you, and
Wow.
also I will put in the
You
background.
can remember me. Yeah.
行，我去喝牛奶。
The reason I don't remember because I don't read Chinese and I don't see your picture in the. For example, this is not your picture here, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
我给你备注上。
Is that your picture?
No.
See, that's what I'm telling you.
It's
You don't use your own
alright.
picture.
然后你正常在那。
So, for example, I see this picture. I don't. It's very hard for
No,
me to
you
remember
don't
you.
see- yeah.
No, I don't. No, it's very hard for me to see her and remember you.
Oh.
I need to see your picture if I was going to remember you. For example, when I open the WeChat, now I
拜拜。
I see your picture. Oh, now I remember you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
See you next time.
Okay, see you next time.
Next Wednesday.
I don't know what you guys are going to do tomorrow. Maybe we can play Uno tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We
Here.
play Uno tomorrow.
Do you guys want to play Uno tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want.
Okay, let's come here and play Uno. Maybe we're gonna play in the canteen because we have a table. It's better.
几点呀? What time?
I don't know, around after.
You can
Yes,
give me
around.
which-
Yeah, we can eat then together around 6 o'clock, and then we can play Uno.
Which?
Okay. Okay.
Tomorrow.
I'll put a yes tomorrow. I'll put a message here in your chat.
Bye
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Where?
Hmm?
Where do you live now?
Where do I go now?
Yeah.
I'm go home.
Go home.
Do you know where my home is?
Mm,
Here.
connected between the west and the.
No, I show you here. Let's see. My home is here.
拜拜。你高怎么没有背过？
So we are here, right? The canteen is here. We are here.
Oh,
My home is here.
is here.
Yeah, this building here.
You can take a ride.
No, I'm gonna go home. Walking. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. Bye bye.
拜拜。拿小布。好来年。
今天感冒。
就是13块钱。7元。13块钱7元，13块钱给你8元。
收款成功5元。共计10元，请出示付款码。
No, thank you. 谢谢。
收款成功10元。
咱们上次国外拿那个牛奶到了，到了这个。
Oh, hello.
Hi, bye bye.
Bye bye. Sisi. Shit, present. Yes. I don't know. I'm not doing this. Study. Oh, this is something.
请出行。